Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all on this Friday afternoon? Bit of a little, shall we say, I'm loving this background, little random, live feed. If you had watched, my video from a few weeks ago, where I had the dream and the premonition of the kids getting vaccinated and without parental consent, I had that through on a dream, and it's coming to fruition. I've had another dream premonition. Hey girl. Dream premonition last night. Now, I've already previously just been on to my group to have this discussion and to give them their weekend card guidance. Hey Babs, hey Joe. And to have this chat and to give them the heads up. So please do share this out as much as possible. This premonition that I've had last night, it's a little bit of an eye-opener again, shall we word it that way. It also is a little bit of a warning. Now, I want to give out, this is nothing to be afraid of. So don't, I don't want to be classed as being fear-mongering or anything like that. That is not what I do. But simply because of the premonition that I had last time, a few weeks ago, and it coming true, I have to also feel in my heart and my soul to let yous know and give you the warning of what I have also been giving this time. So the dream last night, in a nutshell, without delving too much into it, is there is a tsunami that is coming in. Mother Earth, we know Mother Earth is very angry, shall we say, at the moment. And this is why I put this lovely little filter. I find it, and just a little bit like Aurora Borealis and a little bit connected to Mother Earth. So I felt this is quite fitting. But Mother Earth is very angry, very, very angry. And she's not happy. She's not happy with humanity. She's not happy with what people are doing to her. She's not happy with how the human race are behaving, shall we say, let alone God Source Creator being not happy with humanity at the moment either. Governments, politicians, fear-mongering, lies, more control, more pre-programming, more freedom getting taken away, free speech having gone, including on Facebook. They're watching everything you post and everything that you do now, without us giving them the authority to do so. But this dream last night has made me a little bit wary. And it is to do with what I could see to be America. And I saw this tsunami come in, and I was made aware, the sea coming in, and this lovely lady was in this dream, and the water was up to waist height kind of on her. And she couldn't move. She didn't move. And I couldn't figure out why she couldn't move. And it turned out there was a shark that was there, and the shark had bit her in half. And yeah, Babs, me too. It's great, isn't it? And it had bit her in half. So that showed me definitely marine life was coming in, the sea was coming into the earth, because, there was trees around scenario. Kind of forestry kind of imagery. And then they showed me world map, shall we say. And this world map took me to America, and it took me to the East Coast. Now, I'm not very good with geography at all. Definitely. Hey, Debbie. Definitely not very good with geography at all. History, I love my history. But it gave me this visualization of the map with America, and specifically the east coast of it. Now, this tsunami apparently is going to hit the east coast of America this month. Normally I don't give out timescales, it's not my thing, but because of the last premonition and everything was falling into place and happening, it's pretty on point with around the time of when I dream it that it's going to happen, or it's going to accumulate, or it's already started. Okay? So while I was on the group this morning giving the weekend, the cards as such, I kept hearing September, October, and I knew something was going to happen, but I didn't know what. So what I did, actually, because if I flip my cards, I believe everything they give me. I am not in control of the cards. My team jump them out even when I'm giving out free readings, weekly card guidance, whatever. So I asked my team the question, is this tsunami going to hit Florida and the East Coast in September? This is the cards they jumped out. Now I've kept them out of my deck. My deck is still sitting here for work. For work today. And this is the cards that they give out. Now, the first card was the protection card, which shows... Oh, that's lovely, Joanna. That is lovely. Wow, Nabila, get your protection up. So to confirm, they have given out all these cards to confirm, and it actually tells you a story. The tsunami hitting Florida, East Coast in America in September. Protection card is a yes. People need to protect themselves. They jumped out the water card, which signifies the ocean coming into land. They jumped out the Phoenix card, which shows rebirth and new beginnings and rising from the ashes. They jumped out the Balance card, which is the fighting between the light and the dark, which is very much going on the earth plane at the moment. They jumped out the Winter card. These all came out in a pile separately from when I was shuffling. No, they all came out together, not separately, not individually. They all came out in a clump. So the Winter card is showing that winter is not going to be a very good month, especially after the tsunami in America, on America's East Coast, okay? So the winter is going to be very, very frozen. It's almost like frozen in time, so it would not surprise me if there is a lockdown that is also coming in after this tsunami, okay? And the last card they jumped out to confirm this was the Money card, which means money will also be an issue. Now, normally, Money card comes out, I'm like, don't give your power away to money. Money does not have control over you. You have control over it. It's about your mindset, your belief, blah, 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 blah. When this all joins into the story of things being frozen, money will be frozen as well. Money will be frozen as well. So, not that I want to send out fear, because that is not me, and if you watch my channel often enough, I have to speak my truth. If Spirit gave me these dreams 3 weeks ago about the kids getting vaccinated without parental consent, there was a reason behind it. There is a reason why they've made me dream about this. And I have to give that out, and I have to give it on toward to you. I could be wrong. I hope to God, and in the name of baby Jesus, I am wrong, and I have completely interpreted this information. But I would rather be safe than sorry, okay? I am not trying to scare you in any way at all. One of my friends and clients and students in the group, after I had this discussion, asked me, they have a friend that lives, or a family member that lives in Florida, who is pregnant at this time and near full term, and they asked me, was she going to be okay, and were things going to be okay? And they jumped out a card for yes. They gave out the let me just check what card it was, because it should be on the top. Yeah, the Milky Way card. Oh wow, look at the way that just lit up. I'm quite loving this filter, actually. So everything will be fine after it. Florida will be fine after it. The East Coast will be fine after it. you know. But I just wanted to, I have to give out your cousin. Thank you, Nabila. Yeah. I have to give out this information. Spirit, I don't dream very often. When I do, there's always a greater meaning behind it, and I have to not question the why. I simply have to give out what it is I'm getting. Even if you get a reading from me or a card from me or whatever, I will always tell you the truth. I will always stand and go, I have faith in my team. Don't have faith in myself because I'm only the messenger, but I have faith in my team and the information they give me. So when they're giving me dreams like this, yes, it's a little bit scary for me as well. But if you please share it, guys, I'd really appreciate it. I have to stand in my truth, and I have to stand in my power, and I have to give that insight and that guidance and that heads up if need be. If it has to be a warning, so be it. As I say, I hope to God I'm wrong and I've completely misinterpreted this dream. That's how I feel on a soul basis. And I would like to state that because it's not something we want to hear, and it's not something we wish to happen, because America's going through, they've already had one hurricane, there's another one en route or already hitting in as well. I'm not sure the other one is cleared off to begin with. Mother Earth is very angry. There's flash flooding in Spain that has happened. The fires that has been going even from August, when this all started, when Mother Earth was really, really angry and hurting and in pain. The fires in Greece and Turkey, fires in California, there was fires in Portugal. You know, there's things that are all going on that Mother Earth is showing. She's trying to stand up for herself. Now, in my lovely group, when I was discussing this, I was getting told it was to do with the tectonic plates. And it's to do with the core of Mother Earth, and this is where this tsunami seems to be coming from. So I don't know what way the tectonic plates are sitting in America at all. I have not got a clue. As I say, I'm not, geography is rubbish. But I don't know where the tectonic plates are that's close to the east coast that may have a tsunami that come in. I don't know. But when I was talking about it in my group, that was the heads up that I was given. It was to do with the core, and it was to do with the tectonic plates moving. So something that is going on there. I know the tectonic plates are very, very much getting wider a lot quicker than what they have done over the years. I know that is scientific facts. And I don't know if there's going to be such a tremor in the ocean or a volcanic eruption that is going to come from it. I literally don't know. I can only give out what I dreamt of and what I interpreted it to be. So I just want to give that heads up. If you are in America, I don't want you to worry. I would just like you to take on board what it is I have said and what I have been guided to say from the upstairs and the love and light, of course, as always. And I don't want to put fear out there that it's not what I'm intending or wishing or hoping to do in any way at all, because I hope to God I am wrong. This time I hope I am actually wrong. But I would rather, sometimes with the gift of foresight, we get things that we don't like to admit, or we get things that we don't like to give out onto Facebook, or we don't like to talk about, and things like that, as being spiritual mediums. This I felt I couldn't necessarily keep to myself. I'd rather give out the warning and be wrong and hold my hands up and go, yeah, okay, I messed it up completely, and I'd be okay with that. I would be 100% fine with that if I'm wrong. But I'd rather give it out and give out that knowledge that it looks like there is a tsunami that is coming in. Last time I got a prediction and spoke in meditation to Mother Earth was in April. And I sat and connected to her on the beach. And she told me there was going to be a tsunami, and the tsunami came in 2 days afterwards. And it did hit Hawaii and stuff, if you remember, in April. That was the last heads up I had got about a tsunami, so I wasn't wrong then, and I hope to God I'm wrong this time. But East Coast of America has definitely got something else that is coming in a tsunami way, I hope. Also, I know there's swamplands out there and things like that in Florida. I hope the water does not come in as far as wherever the swamps are, because then that's going to set the gators free. The Greek gators are going to come way onto the land with this rush of water, because then the rivers and the swamplands and marshes will be a lot higher in the water level, which means they'll be a lot more freer to move around and roam around. So I hope it doesn't get that far inland. I don't know the geography of Florida at all. But I just wanted to give that little heads up and give that warning. But I don't want you to be afraid, and I don't want you to think this whole month, oh my God, there's a tsunami coming, and that's not what I'm trying to portray here at all. And those of you who are on this page and have worked with me, or clients, students, friends, whatever, I would not sit here, and I don't bullshit, and I don't lie, and I stand in the truth, and I give out everything that Spirit gives to me. I pay it forward. And yeah, the wind has picked up from I came off the group, Joe. The wind has really picked up out here. I might give out one hell of a shudder. But I'd rather give the word out that the upstairs is watching, and the upstairs are aware of what Mother Earth is experiencing through anger and hurt and pain of what is going on with humanity at the moment. And we have to think of Mother Earth, because if it wasn't for her, we would not be living at this time. She feeds us, she gives us the air that we breathe, she gives us the water that we drink. If it's not for her, we're all kaput, we're all gone, we're all dead and buried, shall we say. And at the end of the day, we also go back to Mother Earth, and her physical body goes back to the earth, whether it's cremated and it goes into the air, or it's buried in the soil in the earth, or whatever. We always go back to Mother Earth. We come from her, we go back to her. So our physical body, we owe her a lot of respect. And when she's hurting and when she's angry, we have to send her some love, and we have to send her some healing, and we have to help her to the best of our abilities. There is a little Mother Earth healing song that I listen to on YouTube. I will share it onto the page. Those of us in the group have already listened to it at the same time as a collective to try and help Mama Earth, Mother Gaia. I will share it onto the page now for you to play, whether through your phone, your tablet, your computer, whatever, or put it through your Bluetooth speaker, and let the energy and give out that healing to her just while that music is playing. So I will upload it and share it into the page. But guys, I just, please don't take this as a fear or anything negative that I'm trying to scare you with. I am not that kind of person. God forgive anybody would ever think that of me. Because I am very much a part of the light and love, and I work very much on a soul basis with God source creator, and it's just a little message that I've had the feeling and the urge to give out and to speak about it and talk about it. And at the same time, I hope I am wrong, as I say, and I will keep repeating that. I hope we get September over and it hasn't came about, and I will breathe a sigh of relief, believe you me. But I will upload that song. Please do play it. Please do send out some healing to Mother Earth. She does need it at this time. She's got a lot going on. She's got a lot to deal with. She's trying to stand up for herself. She can't do it by herself. She can't do it by herself. Those of us who are enlightened or awakened in any way, shape or form need to try and help our mother. Need to try and help Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, whatever way you want to call her. But she provides for us. We need to start giving something back to her to help aid in her pain and her suffering of what she is experiencing at this time. So I will share that meditation music into the page, or onto the page, shall we say. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hopefully this little filter stays on and I can use it again. I quite like that. It's quite funky. It's a bit like having a green screen behind you. It's pretty. So much like Aurora Borealis, which is lovely because my higher self is actually called Aurora Joy. So it's very, very fitting. So have a great weekend, guys. Of course, I will be on, as always and as usual, on Monday for the weekly card guidance, as usual, at 12:30 UK time zone, to give you a heads up for what's going on for next week. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful weekend. As I say, it was a little impromptu live I had to come on and give out. So please take it on board in any way you see fit. But please don't take it as me trying to scare you in any way, shape or form. That is not how I roll, and you know that, of course, if you're on this page anyway. But have a great weekend, and I will see you all live on Monday. Much love to you all, and have a great weekend.